around Bladensburg, and I know one of the best things you can do for public safety is to increase foot traffic, and one of the best things you can do to get to know your neighbors is to walk past their house. And if everyone here who's walking up that not so nice highway was walking past everyone's house, you know, I think it would be nice just to get to know everyone a little bit better if you thought of that one.
Thank you. Ma'am in the burgundy.
Hi, my name's Jennifer Doherty. I strongly support this.
Where do you live, Jennifer?
Oh, I live on Lane Place.
Thank you.
1600 block. I think, however the idea came about, it's a great idea. And like many people have noted, I think the Arboretum is such a great resource. I love using it. It would just be so much more beneficial to the community. I think it, like many people have noted, we didn't have to take a car to get to it.
Thank you. Yes, sir. Mr. Banks?
Oh. Yes, I'm all for it. Lyman Place. When I was 40 hours a week individual, we used to take the top producer of the month during the springtime, the Arboretum for lunch. And they would produce twice as much during that time in order to get out of the building, go to the Arboretum, lay the blankets down, sit up there, take the plates, and coolers, and enjoy an extra half an hour for lunch. And after that, we pick up our trash, get in our vehicles, and go back to work. Yes, I'm for it.
Thank you. Yes, sir.
I'm Diego Rosero. I live in Lyman Place. I'm fully in favor of this great idea, and I want to thank you, Commissioner Patel, for organizing and taking initiative. Regardless of how the idea came about, I think it's a great idea. I think everybody here is expressing overwhelming support for it, and I fully think that you will have no problems finding volunteers to help out clean out there. So we want to make this happen.
Thank you. Is there anyone sitting next to you? On your right? Okay, we're gonna start right behind you. Yes, sir, with the glasses. Please identify yourself and tell us where you live.
My name is Paul Angelo. I live in the 1100 block of Morse Street. And I'm very supportive of the project. I know that when I first moved here, I actually walked over there, expecting that there would be meetings there. It was very unfortunate, then I had to walk back. My dog was very tired and he slept a lot, so I appreciate it. So that was good, sort of. But I do want to say that, one, I appreciate your, I understand the sequestration issues, and I apologize about your potential as a science advisor. But I think it'd be really great, and there's a lot of research done around access to parks and access to green space, that they help health, they help with reducing crime, they're very beneficial to communities, and it'd be great to be able to have this part of the community actually have better access to that, as opposed to having to go all the way around through a very, very dangerous street, and not all of it is also pretty dangerous as well. So as water, because people drive way too fast. So thank you very much, and I'm very supportive.
Thank you. Yes, ma'am.
Hi, I'm Kristen Angela. I also live on the 1100 block of Morse Street. I also enthusiastically support this. Until recently, we were carless, and so we weren't really able to take advantage of this amazing asset that our city has. Having a way to interact, as I think someone already mentioned, with our neighbors, walking down the street, I think is a really good opportunity. Again, just strong support. Thank you, Dr. Olson, for being here before the meeting.
Thank you. Sir in the blue shirt.
My name is Cole Ingram. I live on the 1300 block of Levis Street. I fully support.
I'm sorry, what's your first name?
Cole Ingram.
Coley, thank you.
I support opening. I would love to have sort of like a magnet green space similar to Rock Tree, Meridian Hill, or any of the other places in Northwest that my friends track swimming with all the time. So.
I'm Karen Ramsey. I live on Montello and Trinidad. I strongly support finding a solution that will work for the community and the Arboretum, understanding that it is a research facility with a lot of budget and security constraints. But I think we can find middle ground somewhere, even if those gates are not open every single day. Maybe it's the weekend and specific times dedicated to school children and seniors, or people working at home can get in during the day. I think as a community, we can work together with the Arboretum and put politics aside so that everyone benefits.
Yes, ma'am. Standing in the back.
Just
Tag, you're it. short and sweet. Yes, ma'am. What's your name? You already talked to her. Yes, sir. Last but not least.
My name is James Johnson. I live at 2007 Maryland Avenue. What entity are they talking about opening?
That one all the way down at the end of Maryland Avenue.
But we propose, I'm from the Family Community Fellowship Church. None of these people I see that, when we have meetings, we do adopt the street. And we clean up on it. We don't see none of these people talking about helping the community. We don't see none of these people now. And so, we, talked about this. And, it's a bad idea. It's a,
Where's your church?
at, 2026. Maryland Avenue, right? A block from where they talking about.
And why did you say you didn't answer?
Excuse me, Mr. Johnson has the floor.
Right, the point is that we
hear
hear
you.
I can't hear what he's saying, I'm right here.
But I heard you. Go ahead, Mr. Johnson.
I say that I live at 2007 Maryland Avenue.
Right.
I go to church at 2026 Maryland Avenue. across the street.
Right.
And we are a block from this, at the end, we are talking about open, bad idea.
Why?
First of all, I heard a lot of people talking about walking the dog and stuff like that. We're not allowed to have.
You're not allowed to what?
We're not allowed to have pets. Correct? Rick, I heard that you say that you were a few feet from two rivers from.
No, I'm the ANC commissioner.
Excuse me,
No, I'm trying to explain to him, Abby. I'm the ANC commissioner for Two Rivers, Mr. Johnson.
Okay, I'm between Charles Young and this entity y'all proposing that. That's more than any feet. That's a couple blocks. Matter of fact, you come down, it's I Street behind that, and then it's 21st Street, and then it's Maryland Avenue. And where y'all talking about doing, we already have a lot of children that's in the nursery aftercare that plays out there. And that's gonna cause another problem, because if y'all walking dogs and they have access to them, it's gonna create more problems. And secondly, talking about bringing traffic, about making it secure. When we be out there keeping the streets clean and with the adopt, if you look out there, if y'all would've seen the adopt this street sign that's proposed, given us by the mayor, that is the Family Community Fellowship Church that do it. We don't see none of y'all out there helping us keep these streets clean. It's on the signs.
and you all do a fine job.
Yeah, it's on the signs.
If someone did wanna get involved with that, how would
Family Community Fellowship Church, it's on the signs. About keeping the streets clean, that's what I'm trying to say. Y'all ain't interested in trying to help us keep our neighborhood clean, because none of y'all be out there when we keep cleaning up.
Excuse me, Mr. Johnson is speaking, and he wasn't speaking whenever other people were speaking. I would ask that you extend him the same conversational courtesy.
We're trying to help you. He's saying
Excuse
that
me,
they're not
Mr.
having-
Johnson is speaking. I would ask that you hold any questions until you're recognized. Mr. Johnson, you still have the floor.
When there's shooting and all that kind of stuff going on out there, they call right across the street from that, the little Vietnam. When we be out there protesting about this type of stuff and holding vigils out there for people getting shot, little black guys and kids getting shot, we don't see none of y'all. And so opening that up and bringing more traffic in there will just create I spoke to the church about it. All those people from around here also. That's where they come from. They walk to church. Bad idea. Bad idea. And if you need me to get a petition from the church, you'll have another meeting. I'll bring the signatures in it from people that live right there.
Thank you, Mr.
And then people
Johnson.
that have children going through that have children in that center.
Thank you.
Right there, about 2 blocks, but it ain't a half a block from where that proposed gate is. But police be parked right there, every day to keep riffraff down. That's why the police stay right there. Let's go right there and there, you see the police parked right there, because we asked for them to be parked right there. Now y'all wanna open the door, for what?
Thank you, Mr. Johnson. That's the purpose of this meeting, to ascertain what people who actually live here, what their opinions are. I'm gonna ask at this point, I went by a show of hands. As that area is now, how many people feel that it is safe for pedestrian traffic?
Between the hours of what, 9 and
No,
5?
that's, no, not, not 9 to 5. I'm talking about Maryland Avenue, the end of Maryland Avenue. No, I didn't qualify my question with time constraints. I simply said safe. So that means all the time.
Well, that's good. The 2 o'clock in the morning versus noon is different no matter what neighborhood.
Considerably different.
You have to qualify with
And
this.
it's a city by, it's a city by definition.
You been around?
Nope, just, okay. Thank you. How many people feel that it is not safe?
I know it's not safe. I live there. Been shot at, and had taken some stuff out about my grandkids and some other people's kids. I live there and haven't seen none of y'all walking around there, and I wouldn't advise y'all to walk around there. So all y'all that talk about it, walk around, go on around there, go on walk through it.
Probably do that.
Excuse me, Commissioner Henderson, can I be recognized, please?
Briefly,
Mr. Johnson,
Yes?
I am the ANC commissioner that wrote the support letter for the church to adopt them blocks, okay?
And you
I'm-
don't support
okay,
it?
yes, I do support y'all.
You
Every
don't go
time.
out there when we be cleaning up?
No, not when y'all be cleaning up, but I do support y'all. If you let somebody know when y'all be out there cleaning out, I will be there. But I support y'all in every activity that y'all have at that Patsy Hopkins Center. Now, I don't know about anybody else in here, but you cannot sit here and say that I don't support y'all, because I do.
I can say it, ma'am, because I never see you. I see this lady, and I've seen this lady. This lady and this lady, I've seen them, and they can verify that they see me, and if you know who I am, you would know that is it. I'm the one that be marching around there when they be shooting and get between those guns.
I know who you are.
thank you. I see some other hands. Thank you. We're gonna start with Ms. Harris. Very briefly. To refer to mine.